Rush is the new name for, let me get comfortable. Hello, BookTube. Welcome back to my channel, Books, Ink, and Paper. I'm Lori, and I'm glad you're here. Please take a look around, subscribe, watch some more videos. Tell me what you like to read and what you're reading now. So I'm here today with my TBR for the Reading Rush, which used to be called BookTubeathon. So Reading Rush is a series of challenges within a week that is hosted by Ariel Bissett and Raylan, and I can't think of Raylan's BookTube name, but I will link their information in the description below. This year, the new name, Reading Rush, also comes with a new website for you to be able to create a profile, to earn badges, and to complete those challenges, interact with people on Instagram and here on BookTube. There's some prizes you could win, some giveaways, and it's lots of fun. Last year was my first BookTubeathon, and I didn't complete all 7 prompts, but I did enjoy it, and it was before I had my channel up and running, so I don't even remember what I read during BookTubeathon. I'd have to look at the dates, I guess, but this year I have a definite TBR, and I'm excited to show it to you. So there are 7 prompts or 7 challenges, and here we go. So the first channel is to read a book with purple on the cover, and I have really set myself up for success for this Reading Rush because I've chosen some books that cover more than 1 prompt, and I've actually chosen 2 books for this prompt in the event that I don't get to all of them. So the 2 books I've chosen for this prompt are Waking Up in Paris by Sonia Choquette. This is a memoir about her time living in Paris right after her divorce and right as the Charlie Hebdo shooting occurred. It's on my summer TBR, so it was a perfect choice for me because I'll be able to get that knocked out of my summer reading TBR, and it'll work for a challenge in this Reading Rush. But if I don't, for some reason, to get to that, this book actually covers 2 prompts, and I'll tell you what the second one is in a moment. But it is Bite Me by Christopher Moore, and it's a love story about 2 vampires. I have read one other Christopher Moore. I really like it. He is one of my partner's favorite authors, and a friend of mine loves him too. I just don't often, I don't know why, I just don't choose them. But it's nice and short, purple on the cover, and you'll see in a minute why it covers another prompt. Double duty. Read a book in the same spot the entire time. So the readathon goes on for a week, and I'm going to read The Westing Game by Ellen Raskin. This is a young adult mystery classic. The reason I ended up with it, I got it from my granddaughter a couple of months ago. It's one of her favorites. She read it already. And when we went on vacation for the week, it ended up in my luggage coming home somehow. I'm not sure how. Probably the 3-year-old put it there. Nevertheless, I read about Ellen Raskin in the introduction to this published edition. I'm really intrigued by her. I'm intrigued by my granddaughter's description of this book. It's short, and so I'm going to read this in my bed the whole time. So I can read it at night. In the morning when I wake up, I could take a little afternoon read in bed, but yeah, this will be hopefully easy to knock out. The next prompt is read a book you meant to read last year, and that is Waking Up in Paris. This was sent to me by the publisher, and I put it on my TBR last year, and I just never got to it. So hopefully I'll be able to get to it this week. The next one is read an author's first book, and I'm torn about this. So this is the one I've really had the most difficulty choosing. I'm either going to read The Witch of Willow Hall by Hester Fox, which is it's a book about 3 sisters in Salem, Massachusetts after the witch trials, and I'm not sure what happens, but they have to flee their home, I think. It's really intriguing. Someone on BookTube, Mara at Books Like Whoa, recently mentioned that she read her second novel and talked about this one as well. And it really intrigued me. I've never even heard of Hester Fox before I watched that video. So I may give that a try. And if I don't, I'm going to read Tangerine by Christine Mangan. I did, that would cover 2 prompts as well, because I did mean to read this in 2018. My friend Heidi got it, and she actually was going to share it with me, but forgot to do so. But it's a mystery. It's set in Morocco, I think. And she was in Morocco, so she took it with her. I'm sure it was a great read to do while she was there. But it follows a woman whose husband and friend are in this sort of there's a tangled something going on with that relationship, and then her husband goes missing, and so it's a mystery. It was really recommended highly by Square Books when I was there last summer, so that is definitely around the same time frame I put it on my TBR. So I may choose Tangerine. I can get it on Scribd or at the library or from my friend Heidi, who's about to come to visit. I could text her today and say, hey, if you're still willing to share that book with me, bring it in your luggage. So I think that one is where I'm going to go, and then I'll make sure that I take a look at Hester Fox too. Read a book with a non-human character is prompt number 5, and the vampires take it. So that would cover 2 prompts. See how clever I am being this time? Really short, small books, really setting myself up to make all the badges happen. I love badges. Okay. Read a book with 5 or more words in the title. I got this. It's an old library copy. I got it at the book sale. I need to pull the jacket cover off. It is 3 complete novels by James McCain. James McCain wrote Mildred Pierce, The Postman Always Rings Twice, and Double Indemnity. You can tell where I'm going with this. I'm going to read The Postman Always Rings Twice. It is the first in this 3-novel set. It is 87 pages. Got it. Got it. And then prompt number 7 is read a book and watch the movie adaptation. Ta-da! It's so clever. I don't know how I'm going to find the movie adaptation, but I haven't looked to see, but I can rent it. You know, these days you can stream anything on Amazon Prime if you pay a couple dollars for it. I don't remember ever reading The Postman Always Rings Twice. I do think I've seen the movie, but it's been so long, I probably don't remember any of it. So I feel really good about all of these books, including the one I don't have a copy of. I really think that this is going to be a fantastic readathon. So if you don't know, the Reading Rush readathon begins July 22nd, which is this coming, well, next Monday, if you're watching this video currently. It runs for 1 week. It starts at midnight on the 22nd. It ends on the 28th. And again, if you participate on Bookstagram, if you upload a TBR video to Ariel's channel for Reading Rush, if you just engage online and look at other people's TBRs and engage with them, you'll meet a lot of great people. You'll find out about a lot of great books. And even if people aren't doing the Reading Rush, like Mara isn't doing it this year, but I just caught a video on her, what she's been reading this month, and that's how I found out about Hester Fox and some other books that I've actually put on my TBR as well. So that is the beauty of BookTube. It's the beauty of Bookstagram, and I encourage you to take a look at the Reading Rush. Ariel's energy, Raylan's energy is so great. A lot of people participating with them in challenges. There are some reading sprints on Twitter. Do I plan to do all of that? I don't. You know, I work hard. I work hard and long hours. I have not been reading as much since I came home from vacation because I've really, really, really been focusing on work. But I'm going to do my best and enjoy it. And if I can make some of these books count for 2 prompts or even 3 prompts, I'm going to do it. So good luck. Tell me what you're going to read for the Reading Rush. Tell me if you've ever participated before. Tell me how you feel about reading challenges. Tell me what you're reading right now. And as always, happy reading. Bye.